Hello and welcome back for another Verdansk 2025 Easter egg video. This has been a little bit of a series. We've opened up the secret door in Storage Town. We found a wine bottle over there in Gora Village. We've opened up the bank vault in downtown. We found the mysterious floating doors and solved their puzzle in prison. And we've used the secret machine in Promenade East. There's a bunch of different little Easter eggs on this map now. And now we're going to show what might be the one that I think most people are talking about, and that is the graveyard Easter egg. So a lot of these Easter eggs are kind of, I would say, references to previous Easter eggs. And one of the lesser known Easter eggs on Warzone, back in Warzone 84, was the Lion Club, and the one where you had to dig at this statue. Now, if you go here and try to interact with it now, it says something's missing. This is in the graveyard just here. So what we need to do to complete this Easter egg is to try and find the lost lion cub shovel. In the original Easter egg, you would use the red doors and they would teleport you around the map. And you would find a special cane that for some reason would let you interact with that gravestone. I'm not really sure what the logic was behind it. And then you could dig there and it would give you a calling card, basically. It was one of those weird Easter eggs where it just felt like a bit of an afterthought. It didn't really make a lot of sense. And so nobody ever really talked about that Easter egg very much. But we were the first people to solve it. We spent quite a while trying to solve that. And it was very exciting doing it back then. Now this is just a little reference to that. Some of the other Easter eggs that we've done over the last few days, and you can check out all the videos on my site, so make sure you subscribe and check those out. There's one that's a reference to the Fortune's Keep wine bottled Easter egg. There's one that's a reference to the Rebirth Island. Oh, I'm going to die there. That's fine, because I need to respawn anyway. There's one that's a reference to Rebirth Island biometric scanners. There's one that's a reference to the weird glitch where sometimes doors would fly across the map. That's the prison one. There's one for the bank heist one, which was probably a reference to the bank heist in Fortune's Keep, I guess, where you had to get the drills for it. There's a few fun little references, and I enjoy that. I appreciate that. So, this Easter egg, the reason a lot of people are talking about this is it's a little bit trickier than most of the others. Most of the others, there's a very specific area where you have to go looking for the shovel spawns, looking for this Lost Lion Club shovel. This one, it feels like there's not a specific area where you need to look. There's a few different places where it can spawn. Sadly, I don't think anyone knows where all of them are yet, but here's a few that Cassian had pointed out on the Discord. So there's one here in airport maintenance, just kind of off to the side of the airport, and it's actually on one of the planes that's sitting on the runway. And then there's another one in this building that's just to the west of the air traffic control tower. Brug on a Discord also managed to get this picture of the one that spawns next to the red door in the building, kind of to the west of Quarry. It just spawns on the floor next to the red door, so you might be able to find it there. And it is completely random where it spawns. So one of the spawns is just near this buy station. So the buy station on Stadium, if you just look a little bit sort of, I guess, southwest of there, in this corner, you can actually find it just here, the Lost Lion Club digging tool. That's what we're looking for. So just here's where I found it. This is a random spawn. There are other places it can spawn. Once you've picked it up, it's in your mission items. You can see it there on the right. You've got a little shovel. Now I need to try and get back to the graveyard in one piece. I might try and take a truck to use this so we can dig up that statue. That was a stroke of good luck. That was, coincidentally, the first place that I looked while trying to record this. There's a couple of times this has happened to me today. Streamer loot is obviously real. Right, let's go grab this Humvee and then head on back over to the graveyard. It's just there. Right, so we've now got the shovel. We're at the graveyard. I can run on over to the statue that you can dig.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead.
If I can remember which one it is. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. So it's this one just here. Then if I interact with it, a load of stuff pops out. Just like a lot of the others, it says grave looted. We got 500 XP and I got a UAV and then a couple of weapons. So if you want to check out more Easter egg guides, I've got all of the other ones on my channel. That's absolutely loads. I think that's 6 Easter eggs we had with the Season 3 Reloaded update. Hopefully there'll be some more substantial ones in the future. But make sure that you subscribe, turn your notifications on. Whenever there's a new update, like at the beginning of Season 4, we'll of course be searching for them. We're expecting big things, like the bunkers to be opening probably next season. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.